The year 2025 is packed with TV series that grab global attention thanks to strong storytelling and bold concepts. Streaming platforms have delivered a wide range of genres, from crime and historical dramas to psychological thrillers and military action. In this video, we've rounded up the top 10 best TV series that dominated 2025 Part 1. And before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the Daily Movie channel so you won't miss more exciting series recommendations. Alright, let's jump into the list. Number 1. Mobland.
And if you cross my family, well, you'd better pray.
Mobland tells the story of two powerful crime families in England locked in a brutal fight over territory and control in the world of organized crime. Tensions rise as business interests, old grudges, and personal ambitions collide, creating dangerous situations for everyone involved. At the center of it all is a fixer named Harry D'Souza, whose job is to handle the most sensitive and high-risk problems. The story explores the internal dynamics of each family, their fragile relationships, and the risky decisions made to stay on top. As the conflict escalates, the line between loyalty and betrayal grows thinner, pulling the characters into a cycle of violence that's hard to escape. Number 2. The Runarounds, available on Prime Video.
I wish that I had followed my heart more. I wish that I stopped taking...
The Runarounds follows a group of teenagers who form a band and chase their dreams in the music world. Coming from different backgrounds, they're brought together by their love for music while juggling school life, family issues, and the social pressures of being young. The story begins with the early days of building the band and their push toward bigger stages. As their journey continues, personal and group conflicts start to surface when individual ambitions, emotions, and life choices clash. The series explores how friendship, trust, and dreams are tested by the realities of the music industry and the changes that come with growing up. Number 3. Your Friends and Neighbors, available on Apple TV+.
How are the kids? Oh, they're fine. Wife? Ex-wife.
This series centers on Andrew Cooper, a wealthy man whose life falls apart after losing his job and going through a divorce. In an effort to maintain his lifestyle and protect his family's stability, Coop turns to illegal activities by stealing from his own rich neighborhood. At first, he manages to keep everything quiet and unnoticed. Over time, his actions pull him into increasingly complicated situations, filled with secrets, lies, and strained relationships. The story shows how these choices affect his personal life, family bonds, and his standing within the community. Number 4. Adolescence, available on Netflix.
You're making a big mistake. He's only a kid.
Dad, I haven't done...
Adolescence follows a teenager named Jamie Miller, who is arrested after being linked to a death at his school. The story begins with his arrest and the impact it has on Jamie, his family, and the surrounding community. The situation raises questions about what really happened and how the truth is perceived by those around him. The series tracks Jamie's emotional journey as he faces the legal system, social pressure, and sudden changes in his life. Family relationships, school dynamics, and public reactions play a major role as more details slowly come to light. Number 5. The Studio, available on Apple TV+.
To choose, which movies get made and which ones don't, that's huge.
The Studio is set inside a major film studio going through a leadership change. The story follows Matt Remick, an executive appointed to run the studio while navigating the intense pressures of the entertainment industry. He must manage multiple film projects while dealing with actors, directors, and producers who all have their own agendas. Each episode highlights different behind-the-scenes situations, from idea development and creative clashes to unexpected production problems. The story unfolds through character interactions and the tough decisions made to keep the studio afloat. Number 6. Death by Lightning, available on Netflix.
We're on the precipice of something desperately exciting.
Death by Lightning tells the life story of U.S. President James A. Garfield from his early years to his time in office. Running alongside his story is the journey of Charles J. Guiteau, a man with a dangerous obsession with politics and powerful figures of his era. These two paths slowly move toward a fateful intersection. The series paints a picture of the political, social, and personal forces shaping both men, showing how ambition, personal beliefs, and mental state influenced their actions during 19th century American history. Number 7. American Primeval, available on Netflix. American Primeval is set in America in 1857, during a violent and tense period on the frontier. The story follows a group of people struggling to survive amid clashes between settlers, militias, and religious communities. A harsh, lawless environment shapes every step of their journey. The series explores both the physical and emotional challenges faced by the characters as they deal with external threats and internal conflicts. Every choice carries serious consequences in a world filled with uncertainty. Number 8. Department Q, available on Netflix.
How about how your best friend was shot in front of you and you think that it's your fault?
Department Q follows Carl Mork, a detective returning to duty after a traumatic experience. He's assigned to a special unit called Department Q, which investigates long-forgotten cold cases. Alongside a small team with very different backgrounds, Carl begins reopening cases that were left unsolved for years. The story unfolds through slow-burn investigations, revealing new clues, deepening character relationships, and past experiences that shape how the team operates. Each case brings its own challenges and tests the team's emotional and professional limits. Number 9. Last Samurai Standing, available on Netflix. Last Samurai Standing is set in Japan during a transitional era, when the age of the samurai is fading. The story focuses on a seasoned samurai forced to enter a brutal competition with a massive prize on the line. His motivation comes from the need to protect his family and preserve his honor in a changing world. The series follows the competitors, each with their own background and reasons for fighting. Intense battles, strategy, and personal conflicts drive the story as survival becomes increasingly uncertain. Number 10. The Terminal List, Darkwolf, available on Prime Video.
You had to shoot him to end the fight.
You're a CIA asset. An example.
The Terminal List, Darkwolf, explores the past of Ben Edwards before the events of the Terminal List. The story follows his journey as a Navy SEAL recruited for covert operations alongside the CIA. Dangerous missions take him deep into high-risk conflict zones. As his involvement grows, Ben faces intense physical and mental pressure from the world of intelligence and secret military operations. The series traces the early steps that shape his path and the major choices that define his future. That's our top 10 best TV series that dominated 2025. Each series offers a different world, characters, and conflicts to explore throughout the year. Let us know what you think in the comments. If you have your own favorite series, feel free to share it below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Daily Movie and see you in our next series recommendation.